Good evening. China is entering a period of growing unrest and uncertainty, as experts warn President Xi Jinping may be facing his biggest challenge yet since coming to power. The headline tonight: a leading China expert warns of a lot of turmoil as President Xi potentially faces a revolt from within. Xi Jinping, who has led China for more than a decade with a firm grip on the Communist Party, is now encountering signs of internal dissent from political, economic, and even military circles. This comes after a period of unprecedented consolidation of power, which saw him secure a third term as leader. Several recent reports and intelligence briefings indicate growing frustration among China's youth, its business leaders, and even some Communist Party officials. Key grievances include the country's slowing economy, record-high youth unemployment, and an increasingly strict political environment that has stifled dissent and innovation. Experts have described the situation as a lot of turmoil for President Xi, suggesting that if these internal tensions continue to build, they could destabilize China's powerful leadership structure and send shockwaves through the global economy. Domestically, the signs of this unrest are subtle but significant. Despite heavy state censorship, citizens are quietly discussing the possibility of political change on social media, using coded language to evade detection. In major cities like Shanghai and Beijing, rare and isolated signs of public dissent, though small, have been noted, pointing to a growing undercurrent of dissatisfaction that has been simmering since the strict zero-COVID lockdowns. The global response has been one of cautious observation. The United States, the European Union, Japan, and other major powers are closely monitoring China's internal stability. Any major political shakeup in Beijing, the world's second-largest economy, and a crucial part of global supply chains, could have serious and far-reaching implications. International investors are becoming increasingly cautious, pulling capital out of the country at a record pace. Global markets have already shown signs of volatility, reacting to fears of political instability in a nation once seen as a predictable powerhouse. So, how might President Xi respond to this mounting pressure? Experts believe he is likely to double down on his current strategy, tightening his control even further. This could involve increasing surveillance, launching new anti-corruption campaigns targeting perceived rivals, and reshuffling key leadership positions within the Communist Party and the military to ensure absolute loyalty. The goal would be to preempt any organized opposition and reassert his authority. However, other analysts warn that this approach could backfire. Too much top-down control could fuel more silent resistance among citizens and disillusioned officials, potentially making the situation even more fragile. It risks creating a pressure cooker environment where discontent continues to build beneath the surface. This moment could very well define China's political direction for the next decade. One path sees the country remaining a tightly controlled, centralized state under Xi's firm leadership. The alternative is a scenario where internal and external pressures force a slow, perhaps reluctant, opening up, leading to economic and political reforms. The outcome remains deeply uncertain. As China confronts the possibility of internal conflict and navigates growing external pressure, the world watches closely. Whether Xi Jinping can restore stability and navigate these challenges, or whether he faces deeper unrest, may decide not only the future of China, but also the balance of global power for years to come. Thank you for watching. Be sure to follow our channel for more in-depth analysis on global affairs.